Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house. Another edition here, Joppa Afternoon Drive, a music show from our Newburyport studios. You know how much I like this. Butcher, Baglio, and Estes in the house.
I'm going to heaven on a railroad line, and I'm on my way. What-do-what-do-do. I'm going to heaven on a railroad line, and I'm on my way. Yes, I am. No more heartache, no more tears, and I hear that whistle blowing loud and clear. I'm going to heaven on a railroad line, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm going to heaven. I'm on my way. On a railroad line. I'm on my way. I'm going to heaven. No more heartache, no more tears, and I hear that whistle blowing loud and clear. Woo! I'm going to heaven on a railroad line, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm going to heaven. I'm on my way. On the railroad line. I'm on my way. Intro.
Well done. All right.
Blues from
Woo, how about that?
Yes,
Butcher,
sir.
Baglio, and Estes. Alan Estes, Sal Baglio, John Butcher. Hey, everybody.
Hey, man. How you
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for having
The
us.
first time, the second time for Sal. Good to see you again, Sal.
Thank you, Drew.
It's-
Yes, man.
Yeah, this is
I told
fun.
him what to expect.
Yeah, don't believe any of
The
it.
party.
No, it is a party.
It's
We
out
tend to
of
have fun.
control. No, thanks, man.
Oh man, it's good to see you guys. Well, that sounded great.
It's one of the ones on our record.
Yeah, here I'm gonna turn that. Just grab that mic towards you there.
Gypsy Caravan is
Yeah.
the name of the record.
Yeah.
And the song that we just did is Railroad Line. I can't remember where it is on the record. but
Railroad Line Revisited.
Railroad Line
Yeah.
Revisited, yeah.
It's like right in the middle.
And it's some blues because, you know, that's what we do. We do a little blues, a little rock, and mix it up, and a little acoustic music too, and it's all groovy.
There you go. Well, that's fun. Outstanding. Yeah, Railroad Line right in the middle of the album here. How many songs are on this thing? What do you got? 12? 1, 4, 5, 6,
11.
11 songs.
Yeah, we
Nice.
spared no
All right,
expense.
this is it, by the way. I should show it. There you go. Nice little artwork. Who did the artwork?
We had a friend of ours.
Yeah, nice.
Jim Zakaria put it together, but it was we all talked about it. You know, well, let's have a road case.
Yeah,
You
grab
know,
the mic there, Sal, too, just-
You know, all of us are road traveled musicians.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's where we met, and that's what we've been doing our entire careers.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole idea of Gypsy Caravan. You know,
Yep.
let's get in the car, the van,
And go.
the bus, the private jet.
Just like us, the whole thing's a work in progress.
It's quite the opposite. You guys sound like a well-oiled machine, actually. what's the history with you guys for wait, ooh, it seems loaded.
Well, no, I mean we met. All of us met in the 70s.
Yeah.
At the 1870s.
Yeah,
The
right
18th
after the war.
Yeah, I mean we met in the big explosion of Boston music.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, John and I were playing similar clubs and rooms, and Alan was playing. You know, he was doing an Americana thing, a country rock thing, long before it became hip.
Yeah.
I gotta say that.
Yeah, yeah.
about Alan, you know. However, he's kind of hip now. He has a new hip, but
It's got a new one.
Left and a right.
but we all met back then. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a million stories. You know,
Yeah,
John sold Alan his Guild guitar, or vice versa, or something.
Absolutely.
You know, and we played on bills together
Yeah.
for years.
But we just shared in common a lot of the place that we played, and every time one of us had a night off, we'd go see the other play, and we'd all hang out and have a great time together. And that eventually morphed into us starting to play together.
Yeah.
Do some gigs. Hey, we got our bands going, we got this going, and we got that going, but some people would like to have the three of us get together and do some shows. And that's where it all started, where the wheels started spinning, going, you know what? We should put this down.
Yeah.
People are asking, where can we bring this home with us?
Did you need people to ask, or do you think you kind of knew someday I want to play with these guys?
That was the final prod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had played together. We do a Christmas show every year, which we all will be doing again this year.
At the Shaylin Loon.
Right.
Is it Ipswich?
Rockport.
Yeah. That's a beautiful spot, by the way.
So we had a ball playing together.
Yeah.
But this album, this recording together, gave John and I a chance to write together, which was unheard of in 1980.
Yeah.
When we first were hanging out.
Yeah.
Alan and I have written a couple of songs together, but not for this particular record. And also, John, Alan's last solo record, which I think might be his best, Carnival Man, was produced by John.
No kidding.
So, it's kind of a family. This is like La Familia,
So you can see the chemistry. There you go. Those are nice words from Sal, huh?
Yeah, and when we had so much fun in the studio doing this, we brought it all in going, there's the only pressure is to we want to make a great record. We want to make something where the three of us all walk away collectively going, I'm really proud of what we did, what I did, and we did that. Yeah.
That's great. How about you getting the juices for playing live still, too?
Yeah. That's what we really wanted.
Yeah.
We want to get out there and play our show, which we are. We'll be at the Regent in Arlington, Mass, on October 8th.
Next Saturday, 8 p.m., It's our first show together. In that way, with an album that we're supporting. Yeah. And so we're hoping everybody that's listening to this will pick up a ticket and come see us next Saturday night at the Regent Theater in Arlington, Mass.
Absolutely. We'll be playing a little bit of acoustic trio like we're doing here today, but we also have a crack band with us.
Oh, all right.
October 8th.
October 8th. That's the night. All right. Very good. Nice little start to fall there. Some live music. Yep. I've been saying, I don't know if you guys feel this way coming out of the pandemic. I feel like live music is everywhere. I feel like there's more of it to go see. Even like some little places that never used to do it, starting to do it. I feel like it's there, and I don't know. It feels like a very alive scene right now. I don't know if you guys feel that way at all, but
people are itching to get back out and become a part of it. But yet, there's a little bit of walking on eggshells here because let's face it. Would you want to go to a sports event or a large concert and have people that you've never seen before, you're lined up like cattle and they're all of a sudden sneezing and burping on you? Yeah. People are a little worried about that.
There still is some of that,
I don't know if that's ever going to go away.
I don't think it is either, but yeah. I mean, I don't feel it. I don't know, maybe just being mid-30s or whatever, I don't quite feel it as much, but I like my buddy John runs the Firehouse, nice little small theater down the street here, and he was saying he has regulars that would never miss.
Play there, by the way.
You want to play there? There you go.
Yeah, that's a great room.
Well, it is a great room. John's a good guy. I'll put you in touch.
Yeah. So his regulars.
Well, he said, but he just remembers there's certain people that would never miss a play or would never miss the Saturday night whatever, and they're not coming back for the first time ever, and he knows they're at home, but so
all the venues are feeling it.
Yep.
They are. Yeah. But I do think you have extra appreciation. I know I do. I mean, I don't think I ever lost appreciation for live music, but I don't know. I went to see Sal at the Blue Ocean Music Hall one night, and I was right back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun night. You enjoy that room?
Absolutely.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Sure.
Yeah. It's a good neck of the woods around here. Yeah. I like it. And you guys are so then and then it's Rockport on the other show on the 8th. So how'd you end up there for the album release?
At the Regent?
Yeah.
That's a venue all of us have played in one guise or another.
That's right. It's a Regent for the album release. Sorry, and I mixed those up.
And again, we know we're good friends with the owner manager of the room, and it's a great room for music, and it's a venue that I've played at a number of times. I'm sure Sal has at one point or another, and Alan, and so it seemed like a good sort of localized place for our fans to come from all around the region.
Cool.
To get to Arlington is not that far of a hop, so we picked that.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, we kind of threw it out there in the air and said, who wants to get involved?
Yeah,
And Leland wanted to get involved. And it seemed like the perfect place because we wanted something, a special place that's intimate, but yet at the same time that we can, you know, it seats like about 400 people. We can bring a good amount of our fans and really push this thing.
Last one, and then I'll let you guys get on to another one here. But this is, I would think this would be one of the coolest things in the world for somebody who's never released an album. It must be like super exciting to like, or maybe it's nerve wracking too. I don't know. You tell me. But letting go of this thing and letting the public get a feel for it for the first time must be.
Alan and I talked about that very thing.
Yeah.
When you're recording it, it's your baby.
Yeah.
And no one's heard it yet.
Yeah.
And it's internal. And we prod each other on and encourage each other while we're doing it. And we're never closer to it than when we're making it. Because once it's done, it's out of your hands. And all that process is like now gone. And now it's sort of like, geez, I hope somebody likes it. Somebody will listen. And that's the phase you're in. So
Yeah. You know, with me, with my own records and with this record, it's like, do I think it's good? Do I like it? Does it sound good?
Yeah.
Am I okay with throwing it out there? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
the best
what
part.
you do.
Yeah.
The best part is the making it.
The making
There's
it.
nothing like the recording of a new record.
And you know, when we play out live, we start out with a sort of a skeletal kind of a list, but we end up just naturally going with the flow, and the three of us get right there.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it, we don't have to worry. It's just a natural thing. So we were hoping that same thing would happen in the studio, and it did.
Wow.
When we get in there and you get those creative juices flowing, you don't know. Sal's going to drive a lot longer than we do, usually to the studio and blah, blah, blah. Who knows what kind of traffic jam he had to sit in, where everybody's head's going to be. But once the music started going, once we started listening to things, and once we were saying, we need another verse for this song, and we need to do this, we need this kind of a song to add to the record.
Yeah.
Because we already have this and we already have that. Everybody jumped on board, and it was really, that was the most fun for us, I think.
That is cool.
Yep.
Wow. I'm excited just hearing you guys talk about it. You guys want to do one more? Who's got the next one here?
Sal.
So,
Sal's gonna?
Yeah. I think I did this song the last time I was here.
Oh, okay.
And so, similar to Railroad Line,
Yeah.
it was a song that I had for one of my records. And these guys, John and Alan, both heard it and said,
We begged him.
we got to put it on the record. Let's put it on the record. And we came up with a different version. These guys did an incredible vocal arrangement and playing as well. And it was similar to that with Railroad Line. John was like, "No, you know, I've done that. I've done it."
We begged
and
him
we begged him
too.
to put it on, and he did, which we're glad. And the same thing with one of Alan's, Long Gone. But anyway, this is Home Again.
Yeah.
And
Butcher, Baglio and Estes on Joppa Afternoon Drive.
when the clock strikes backwards and you're spinning around and you wake up back in your hometown, everybody that was gone will be back around when we go home again. I will see Aunt Mary and my brother too. The radio in the kitchen sounds just like new, and the good guys playing all the hits for you when we go home again. And we'll see all of our friends, the way they looked back then. It will only be that way for a day when we go home again. And my dad will be there, and his hair will be thick. He'll show me some chords, how to hold the it, and he won't get older, and he won't get sick when we go home again. Grandpa and Barney Brass, Cousin Johnny taking photographs, Ma's made supper now, hurry fast, 'cause we are home again. Yeah, when the clock strikes backwards and you're spinning round, and you wake up back in your hometown, everybody that was gone will be back around when we go home again.
Woo! Beautiful. Butcher, Baglio, and Estes and Joppa Afternoon Drive live at Drew's house. Hope you're all doing well out there. You guys sound damn great.
Well, thank you, Drew.
Wow, fantastic.
We had to threaten Sal.
Is that right?
I don't like telling this story.
Yeah, okay.
You say we had to threaten you two with railroad, but each one of us has a threatening song on the record.
But I'm glad. Go ahead, you tell.
Well, no, I don't like telling this story.
Well, I'm going to turn the mic to you, and then we're going to do it. There you go.
I like telling it.
I mean, you know, despite what Alan said,
You like it
about
already.
being easy and
Yeah.
fun, you know, there was some violence.
Well, here's the thing. As a songwriter, you are almost always close to the thing you've written,
Right.
especially if you like it. You're close to it. So that it usually works in the negative. Like, I'm sick of me doing that.
Yeah.
I've played the song, you guys, forever. We don't want to put it on the record. And they go, no. So we had to twist Sal's arm for Home Again, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we did. I think it's one of our best songs on the record.
Yeah.
And I think that every time we do it live, it evokes a really strong reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's really drawn into the lyric and the story. And
Yeah.
that's what caught me. The lyric is great. It's Sal's telling a story of his life. So that always grabs me. It's real.
It does jump out at you.
And when we played that song back at the Shaylin Lou, the three of us,
Yeah.
back in December, which was sort of the culmination of us putting this whole thing together, that was one of the songs that Sal played that evening, and you could have heard a pin drop.
Yeah.
And there was not a dry eye in the house, and that was one of the first times, I think the first time John had ever heard the song, maybe the first or second time I had, we all just said, ooh,
That's a good
we
one.
gotta put our hands on that baby.
So, Sal, what's it like hearing all that?
And like I said, each of us had a song like that we had to pry our, you know, Railroad Line and Long Gone for Alan, Railroad Line for John, and Home Again for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad that we put it on there. You know, I have a different version, completely different arrangement that will go on a later record of my own. But
Yeah.
I like this arrangement that we came up with.
Beautiful.
The vibe of it, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, we get a shift change. I think we're getting more instruments. I think that's what's going on behind you.
Yeah. You know what I'll do?
You have your weapon of choice there.
Yeah. What I'll do, Alan, you go here for your.
I like this. This is a good look at the.
Okay.
It's like being on stage here. This is good. So again, we're joined here by Butcher, Baglio, and Estes. I should probably mention your first names at some point.
Musical chairs here.
You know, that's fine. This is just like being on a show. This is fine. This is perfect.
Yeah.
John Butcher, Sal Baglio, Alan Estes. Again, the album is Gypsy Caravan, Torn Behind. And on the 8th, we get the big album release party at the Regent. So we're playing some songs from that today. These guys sound great. Welcome to Newburyport, by the way. Have you enjoyed your quick stay so far?
Absolutely. Well, you know, John and I live in Gloucester, so
Oh, yeah.
it's a little hard going over the bridge. You know that.
Yeah.
anxiety that you reach, but otherwise,
I understand.
And you know, we've all been playing here for years and years. Heck, I go back to playing the Grog and all that sort of stuff. And
Would you believe it if I told you there's no music at the Grog these days?
That's so sad.
Really?
Yeah.
Will it come back? Or
I don't know.
When did that
I'm hearing
stop?
now. You know, they had. I didn't know the owners, but I think one of the owners passed away, and I don't know. Maybe you guys did. I'm not sure, but
I did hear that.
and I think I haven't seen it come back after
Well,
that.
that's sad.
Yeah, it was a pandemic, and then
Yeah. That was a great, tiny little cavernous.
It was.
Like the cavern in England. It was a great little venue to see primo players.
that everybody knew about.
Our friend, we're friends, all of us know him very well, is Parker Wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
And he had the big blue.
Yep.
That's right.
I mean, he and Amity Castanel.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
I have
You know who has a restaurant here? Is our old buddy from Maynard. He's from Newburyport now. Is Ted Epstein.
Ted Epstein,
Oh, which restaurant?
Loretta's,
from the
Oh,
Super
Loretta's.
Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sitting Bull Pub,
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know, with Parker too, when those guys would play those Sunday night jams and they'd bring in people from Boston, all over New England,
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing that Dave Sag has up on Thursday nights at the Rum Line, and very few people have that. They bring in really primo players,
Yeah.
and they put on a really great show, and the dance floor fills up with people from 21 to 81.
Yeah,
and,
true.
And it's not just a young crowd or an old crowd, it's very diverse.
Music crowd. Yeah.
You can't plan that stuff. It
No,
just
you
happens.
can't. It's a special room. I actually haven't been back there since they didn't have music. Just, obviously pandemic, and I just haven't been back since. But man, I can't picture that place without music.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I
it'll come
know.
back someday. That room is meant for.
It sure is. What's going to go on in the cavern downstairs without that?
Yeah, I know. I heard they might be doing some comedy or something, but no bands. But I don't know.
Maybe
We'll see.
one day.
You want to walk over there and we'll take care of it right now?
That's we'll have maybe there'll be a night, like you'll be the promoter.
That's the story.
Drew's night at the Grog.
3 guys with the guitars walked over here, and then there was music forever.
3 guys with guitars walk into a bar. It's the Butcher Baglio Estes comedy trio.
You
What are
guys.
you gonna do, Alan?
Who
have anything
has
in
more
mind?
fun than us?
Oh, you gonna do that one?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Butcher Baglio and Estes. Take it away, boys.
All right. Well, this is one of the songs where we need a fun song on the record. So I said, all right, let me see what I can come up with. And we came up with something we all love to pick, so we're going to pass it around a little bit. Hear the cobwebs sweep the dust. Tonight we're feeling marvelous. They tell me, boys, who has more fun than us. Call us fast and furious, just don't take us serious, and tell me, boys, who has more fun than us. Well, hurry, mama, don't be late. Brother John can hardly wait to kick these blues under the bus. Who has more fun than us? Woo-hoo. Hey there, mama, don't be late.
Go ahead.
Brother Sal can hardly wait to kick these blues under the bus. Who has more fun than us?
What was that? Yeah. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Well, hurry, mama, don't be late. Big brother Al can hardly wait to kick these blues under the bus. Who has more fun than us? Yeah.
One more time.
Oh, hey there, mama, don't be late. Brother John can hardly wait.
Go
to
ahead.
kick these blues under the bus. Who has more fun than us? Come on, John. Kick these blues under the bus. Who has more fun than us?
One more time.
We're gonna kick these blues under the bus. Who has
Nicely done. This little bluegrass thing.
Butcher, Baglio, and Estes. Very nice.
Just a little bit of what you'll hear.
Yeah, man, that seemed like fun.
We might never stop when it comes to that song.
Is it as fun as it looks?
Oh, we have a blast, and we had so much fun playing that in the studio.
Yeah,
the guys came in and and Dave Maddox came up with some really great percussive stuff on that, and just
Al did an old soft shoe thing.
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
They wouldn't let me take my shoes off, but that's all right.
So you were talking final few minutes again with Butcher, Baglio, and Estes here. Final few minutes with these guys. You hit on something I was just thinking as you guys were playing that song. You talked about, if I like it, if I'm confident in it, I put it out there. It's not. It's about if you're proud of it, it's good. And I'm thinking at this point, like you guys have seen it all. You've seen all the clubs. You probably see some stuff you don't like coming up in the music industry or whatever. Do you when you're out there playing, if you're not having fun, do you do it? I mean, it's probably...
That's a good question.
It's good. It probably has to be that level of fun for you guys right now, right?
I have had I know I'm speaking for these guys. I've had my share of shows where it wasn't that much of a blast.
Yeah.
Especially on long tours where you're tired.
Yeah.
But at the time that you get close to playing, those couple minutes before 8,
yep,
you find that energy.
Okay.
You find the energy and pour it into the performance. Because after all, that's what the 12 hours that came before is all about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it was never an on-stage thing for you.
It's a 12-hour day.
Okay.
By the time everything is done. So those 50 minutes, 60 minutes, sometimes 75 minutes, they become precious.
Yeah. So it's just the grind of the outside stuff.
Well, anybody will tell you in the business that the traveling is hell, but you live for the time when you get on stage and you connect with your audience, and they love you and you love them back, and that's why you do it.
Beautiful. Sal, anything to add to that?
Absolutely.
You just nodded to everything.
No, I mean, it's the truth. I was gonna, bring up the age factor. That,
what do you mean by that?
Well,
I didn't say that. I just said you've seen it all.
That Alan is older than you and I.
Oh, there you go.
By a lot.
Between the three of us, we add up to under 1,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just the time on stage is it is precious.
Yeah.
The rest of it starts to get old and tired.
I bet.
But
Traveling isn't the yuck you think it might be.
Yeah.
After a while, I've been a lot of places. So are these guys. And Memphis for the 5th time, or New York State for the 8th time, Connecticut for the 19th time, and so that's not about that. It's really about the minutes on stage.
Good one to end with, actually, because we get a bunch of I get a lot of indie musicians in here that are you guys know it can be a grind out there trying to find your place in the music world, and some of these people are unbelievable to come in.
And you're starting out right fresh now.
It's hard, right?
Goodness, you got to do everything.
Yeah.
Well, we do too.
Yeah.
But
we have the support system coming up of radio stations.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah, you got to find your way.
Not just 1, 10, 20 around the country.
Yeah, not anymore.
And we have the support of video music stations. Like what MTV was and VH1 was, and all those outlets were.
Ryan and the kids have no idea what you're talking about, actually.
People want to be involved because they like the project.
Yeah.
Well, MTV went by fast.
Yeah.
It was like one round, one generation, and then
it was gone.
It was gone.
But the point I'm making is, it was good to have that support.
Right.
It was good to know that you could pull into Cincinnati and go to whatever the rock station is and play a few songs and sell a few tickets.
They'd love to have you.
Yeah. When we were starting out, it was like that. The big stations in town were all playing unsigned bands. They were playing all our music from our first bands in in drive time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like at 2 in the morning till 4. It was like
What do you tell that young indie kid though right now? He's trying to find his way on social media. I mean, what's the best advice from?
I have none.
That's honest. Yeah.
You know what? Only one thing. Be in love with the music.
Yeah.
If it's not that, there's no reason.
Mm-hmm.
There really isn't. The options for rich and fame, being famous, after a while that doesn't pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
Not really. And so you have to be in love with the music you're doing. You have to have that, or there's no point.
Nice.
I got a song called Rock Rules.
Yeah.
It's a big dumb, there's a fine line between stupid and clever. but the 4 of the rules are: 1, keep your dirty hair long.
Yep.
2, write a 1-chord song. 3, perfect your cool. And then 4, break all the rules.
There you go. Your advice.
Oh, did he?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we covered.
I said, "How's the record doing?" with Sal. He says, "Oh man, you're gonna love it." I said, "Give me just a little taste." And he played a little bit of that, and I went, "Oh yeah, that's
Cool, man.
excellent."
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent.
Because I'm.
A+.
Gypsy Caravan is the album. October 8th, we get the release party. Actually, if you guys, I'm going to throw an audible at you guys. You guys want to find some way to play us out here in a second as I say goodbye to Ryan and give him our big thanks? Give us a little audible on the fly. I got to give a big thank you to Ryan Rothberg today. He's carrying extra duty with our producer Sarah out. Ryan's doing it all. He's a one-man show back there today. The radio, the TV, really doing everything back there. So we appreciate you, Ryan Rothberg. Thank you, Sarah Blackstone. Get better. Hope you're feeling better. Gypsy Caravan is the album. Butcher, Baglio, and Estes. These guys have been great live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. See you later, everybody.